welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to bring you a quick review on a product that is actually somewhat of a cult classic within K-beauty, but I personally had never purchased or tested myself, and that is the Holika Holika Aqua Petit Jelly BB Cream. So recently, and by recently I mean maybe a couple of months ago, heard Morgan from The Beauty Breakdown talking about this product. I think she did somewhat of like a second review kind of a thing, but during her review she mentioned that she would recommend this for people with oily skin, which you could possibly imagine immediately sparked my interest because I had always steered clear, avoided this like the plague, because it contains the word aqua in it. I assumed aqua meant that it was going to be too radiant and too dewy for my very oily skin type. So when I heard Morgan talking about it, I immediately had to purchase it because I really do trust her recommendations and her reviews. So yeah, let's get started. So as per usual, let's start off by reading some of the claims, and according to the Holika Holika website, it says this product contains 80% aqua mint water, which is made from various fruit extracts and Alaskan glacial water. Okay, this is a water-based BB cream that creates a light and refreshed finish. The jelly textured BB cream makes skin look moist and hydrated. It is also perfect for covering up facial blemishes. So there were immediately two terms that stood out to me and kind of concerned me, those being that it's supposed to make your skin look moist and hydrated. Usually I assume those terms mean that it doesn't really adhere well to the skin, so it kind of stays on the surface, and as the day progresses and your excess sebum starts to come up to the top, it won't mix well with the base, so it means that it's going to fade and transfer and all of those very, very interesting things that people with oily skin have to deal with on a daily basis. But I was actually pleasantly surprised. This is not going to be a first impression. I have been using this for a while, and I've come to learn and discover some things about this product, as well as learn things through trial and error. The first one being application. So when it comes to application, I've learned that brushes is definitely the way to go, especially because this is a water-based product. You're not going to really get far with a damp beauty sponge. Usually that is my preferred method, but it just doesn't work for water-based products like this one. And I personally do not like the way it looks with a dry beauty sponge, but that is also an option if you prefer that method. The way I like to apply this is first with my Sigma F60. So this is a paddle foundation brush. I use this to evenly spread the product all over, and then I'll go in with my MUSE 172 angled foundation brush to stipple it or buff it into the skin. These MUSE brushes are like my new obsession. They're created by Meejmuse, or Jen here on YouTube. She designed these along with her husband. I believe it was in the work for like 2 years, and oh my goodness, they are absolutely fabulous. I believe the collection retails for about $89 before shipping and handling, but the collection is very, very much worth it. If you do want to see a more in-depth review about it, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and I will gladly film that for you, because I am so incredibly impressed with the quality of these brushes. They're 100% cruelty-free and vegan, and I find that they're very, very comparable to my Sigma brushes. The Sigma collection I purchased years and years ago is the Miss Bunny collection, which is also vegan and synthetic. So I don't know, I'm just very, very pleased with these brushes. So definitely leave me a comment down below if you want to see me talk about them more in depth. Okay, so now that you've seen how I apply this product and what it looks like in artificial and in natural light before additional makeup, let's talk about some pros and things to note. So starting with pros, the very first one I want to talk about is how nice this feels on the skin. So upon initial application, it has a very cooling and refreshing sensation because of the jelly-like texture, and it does stay feeling very hydrating and lightweight throughout the day, so I'm very, very happy about that. Another thing I really like is the natural semi-matte finish, which actually leans more on the matte side. So that definitely works in my favor, but it totally caught me off guard a little bit. It also has a very flawless kind of coverage because it doesn't settle into pores or fine lines in any odd way where it's over exaggerating them, and I was very impressed that it never settled into my smile lines or my expression line throughout the day. So just very, very impressed. Another thing I really like is how long wearing this product is, because even though I do start to get oily once I hit that 6 to 8 hour mark, once I blot off the excess oil, the product stays in place, so it doesn't fade and it doesn't transfer, it doesn't shift. It adheres incredibly well to the skin, something I was definitely not expecting. And then of course we have the coverage, which is light to medium. It is a buildable coverage, and I'm actually so impressed with the level of coverage that I don't feel the need to add additional concealer onto any dark areas or to any blemishes. I'm very, very pleased with the coverage. The only thing I do is add a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes for brightness, and that is it. And then for things to note, there's not much to say because I like this product so much and I'm so impressed with it, but if you do have oily skin and you're looking into giving this product a try, you could totally do so. Just remember to set it with a bit of powder and you should be good to go. Oh, and that you're better off applying it with a foundation brush. But if you do have another application method for this product, or you do use a dry sponge, let me know what your suggestions are down below. I am willing to give your suggestions a try. I am looking, because I personally, I'm not crazy about the foundation brushes, even though I really do like the MUSE one. I'm much more comfortable using a beauty sponge to apply my products, but like I said, if you guys have any other suggestions other than a foundation brush, let me know what that is down below. I'd really appreciate it. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this review and found it somewhat helpful. Like always, all of my links will be down below so that we can stay connected. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you're notified every time I put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time, bye!